Milivojevic has rolled it in! Xhaka, oh brilliant! It's in by Xhaka, Aubameyang, goal! Milivojevic and Colours have their point back.
Arsenal's 11-game winning streak in all competitions may have come to an end, but they still remain unbeaten in their last 8 league matches. Now they host Liverpool, who've not been beaten in the Premier League so far. But what makes Arsenal such a different proposition this season?
The fitness is telling, because what's happening is that they're starting games. Some games they're not starting as well as you'd like to see them starting, but as the game goes on, you can see the fitness coming in, confidence coming in, and then all of a sudden we're seeing the quality.
The superlatives are running out to describe Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Even though he was used as a substitute twice, the Gabon international has still managed to rack up 5 Premier League goals in October. That's an average of 1 every 27 minutes. The dilemma for Unai Emery now: who'll start up top on Saturday? Granit Xhaka has often divided opinion amongst the Arsenal fans, but now he's become a key component. Against Palace last weekend, he was deployed as a left-back rather than in his more usual midfield position. It was his 61st consecutive appearance in the Premier League, the longest current run of any player. But despite that streak, some still have their doubts about him.
He can be somebody that can be got at, and I do worry sometimes with Granit, although he is a very good player. I'm not sure what position is going to get the very, very best out of him, because even when I watched him recently, you know, he's been playing left back a couple of games, and you still see the same kind of mistakes.
Arsenal have been in fine scoring form this season, but strangely only after half-time. 18 of the 24 league goals they've scored so far have been in the second half. That's the most in the division. Conversely, Liverpool have netted 12 times before the break. Following their thrashing of Cardiff, Liverpool have 26 points from 10 games, their joint best return at this stage since 2008. The Reds finished second in that campaign, but the fans are desperate to see their team go one better this time around. Since arriving on Merseyside in June 2017, Mohamed Salah's impact on the club has been stunning. In fact, across Europe's top 5 divisions, only Lionel Messi has been involved in more league goals than the Egyptian in that time frame. The rest of Liverpool's attack are doing their bit as well, especially £13 million summer signing Xherdan Shaqiri, who had to wait a while to show what he can do. But the Swiss has now been directly involved in 3 goals, a rate of 1 every 72 minutes.
Shaqiri's signing is magnificent, and it doesn't surprise me that we're starting to see it now, because, like I said, he's been at big clubs, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan. You know what I mean? He's had his little time off for me, playing for Stoke, with all due respect to them. But now he's back at a big club, and he's got his juices flowing again, and you can see that.
One player who's especially enjoyed his time against Arsenal is Roberto Firmino. In his 6 Premier League games against the Gunners, he's scored 5 goals. And he'll be hungry too, having not netted in the competition since the middle of September. Firmino's boss also boasts a fairly brilliant record against the Gunners. In fact, Jurgen Klopp is undefeated in all 5 of his Premier League games against Arsenal. And remarkably, Liverpool have scored 3 or more goals in each of those 5 matches. The rest of the Big Six have enjoyed their meetings with Arsenal in recent times too. Since the start of last season, the Gunners have lost 8 of the 12 matches they played against the rest of the so-called Big Six clubs. But having made a strikingly impressive start to his tenure in North London, can Emery now succeed where Arsene Wenger failed and see off Klopp's Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday?
It's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be an end-to-end game, because both teams are very, very attack-minded. Liverpool not conceding too much. Arsenal can, in transition, which I'm sure Liverpool will take advantage of, be a little bit slack. But I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I'm probably going to go with a 3-2 to someone.